Election Commission has issued a notice to both Mulayam Singh as well as Akhilesh Yadav's camp and have asked them to respond till 9th of January. They have been asked to submit affidavits with proofs of numbers of members in support of them. This is the latest development that's coming in, and Aditi is with me on the phone line now. So Aditi, this perhaps is an attempt from the Election Commission to make sure that before they decide who gets the party symbol and name, the numbers are clear in either camp.
Well, yes, it's all about the numbers and how many people within the Samajwadi Party are really supporting Mulayam Singh Yadav and Akhilesh Yadav. In fact, notices have been sent from the Election Commission to both Mulayam Singh and to Akhilesh Yadav. They have been asked to submit signed affidavits by the 9th of January to prove how many MLAs, how many MLCs and how many MPs are in support of each of the leader, and only then a decision will be taken as to who really gets the cycle symbol of the Samajwadi Party. Also remember that when Akhilesh Yadav camp, being led by Professor Ram Gopal Yadav, had gone to meet the Election Commission just a couple of days ago, he had submitted a proof telling them that 90% of the members, whether it is within the organization or whether it is within the Legislative Assembly, they are in support of Akhilesh Yadav. So keeping that in mind, now the Election Commission has decided that everything will boil down to how many numbers that each of the leaders has, and they have been given time till 9th of January to submit a signed affidavit to prove how many MLAs, MLCs, MPs and organizational members are within each of the camp, and then the final decision of who gets this party name and who gets the party symbol will be decided by the Election Commission.
So this pressure is now going to speak on both the leaders, both father and son, Aditi, isn't it? Because we've seen how popular Akhilesh has become in the last couple of months, ever since this feud between the father and the son. And his national executive meet was hugely successful, with several party legislators turning out in huge numbers there to attend that. So now the pressure perhaps would be a little bit more on Mulayam Singh's camp?
Well, absolutely. This might be a little disadvantage for Mulayam Singh Yadav, because the first January National Convention that was called in by Akhilesh Yadav, we saw the number of people who came out in full support of Akhilesh Yadav. They unanimously said that they want Akhilesh Yadav to lead the party. So as far as the number game is concerned, probably it might be a little disadvantageous for Mulayam Singh Yadav. However, it all boils down to how many people they can actually convince to come into each other's camp. And now, over the next 4-5 days, that is till 9th of January, the fight in Lucknow clearly will be of how many people can actually come out and sign those particular affidavits, proving that on the floor of the House they are going to stand by by their respective leaders, and that's the exact message that they are going to be sending to the Election Commission as well.
So it's also about time that those fence sitters quickly decide which camp they belong to between the father and the son. Thanks very much, Aditi, for the moment, for giving us those inputs.